Hey YouTube, what's up, fellow Deppers? I think that's how you say it. Yes, I am in the Depp program now, so that's pretty cool. Um, I know I told you in my last video that I would be going to MEPS March 25th, 26th. Well, it kept on getting pushed back. Um, the paperwork and the slots kept getting full, so it got pushed back like 3 weeks. So I was actually able to go today and yesterday, April 8th, or 7th and 8th. And so this video is just going to be telling you guys about, what to expect, how it went, my ASVAB, and just things like that. Um, First off, I left my city about, like 2:30, 3 o'clock, somewhere around there. And it took us like 2.5 hours or so to get to MEPS up in Nashville. So we got there about 5 or something, somewhere around there. And first thing I did, of course, was I had to go take my ASVAB test, which I actually thought it was kind of difficult. It's not crazy hard. I know everybody was like, "Oh, it's so easy. You're gonna pass it. Easily, ace it." And I mean, yes, it was easy, but I mean that math section, at least for me, was like I struggled. I really did. A tip for you guys for the ASVAB is know your fractions, because I think at least half of my questions from the math had to do with some kind of fraction. Just know how to add, subtract, multiply, just the basics, and that will probably help you for the math section. But I thought I was gonna do bad, but I did pretty well actually. I got a 64 overall, which is good enough, since you only need a 50. So that was good. From there, I went back to the hotel. It was like 7 or something, or 7:30, 8 o'clock when I got to the hotel. I got to eat. They gave us like these free tickets for our hotel, and we just went to like the buffet. And so I ate about 8 o'clock, went back to my room, watched the championship game, go UConn. And so, yeah, from there, I met my roommate in my room. You're gonna have a roommate. He was pretty cool. I think he was going to the National Guard, or going into the National Guard, so it was pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I went to bed early because you have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning, so make sure you guys get good sleep because it's a long day. Yeah, 4:30 you wake up. You have to be downstairs by 5 o'clock. Breakfast at 5. We left the hotel about 5:30, and we got to MEPS at about 6 o'clock. And I really think overall you have to wait. Of course, you have to wait. But I really think it just depends on how many people are there processing in your MEPS, because there was like 18 people total, including me, that were actually processing today, and like the other half of the people that were there were actually all shipping out. So, but yeah, they split us up into groups. Another tip for you is volunteer for everything that they need. Be the first to volunteer. If they're like, "Hey, we need a couple of people to go do, our your blood drawn or P test or whatnot," just be like, "Okay, go get your paperwork and go do it." Because the quicker you do the things that you need to do, the quicker you're done with them. Like I said, they split us up into groups. The very first thing my group did was medical briefing, just telling you what you're going to do the whole day, what to expect, and then you like do the yes and no to your past, just basically what you did at your recruiting office with your recruiter. Make sure you write down everything in your past, like your surgeries, your broken bones, everything, because it's better that they know now and not find out later, because it would be bad for you. So yeah, from there I did my hearing test. You get that clicker thing. It's pretty simple. Then you had your vision. At least I had my vision test. That was, it's like a normal vision test. I got 20/40, which is, not the greatest, but 20/40 correctable. The person there was like, "Hey, do you wear glasses or contacts?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Well, you might want to start because you have 20/40. It's not bad, but you can correct it with glasses." So, I guess I should, start wearing glasses. Then, you do the colorblindness test, and I thought that was kind of messed up, actually, because it's like 7 pages of 2 numbers on each page or something like that, and you have to go through them and pick out the numbers and the different colors and stuff. And I got every single page right except for the very last one. And you're allowed to miss up to 2 points. And I missed the last 2, which they count as 2 points each, so I actually missed 4. So I got a 10 out of 14. So according to the military standards, they said I was colorblind, even though, I mean, I know that this highlighter right here is orange, and I mean, I know that this pencil right here is red. So I think that it was kind of dumb because I know I'm not colorblind. But that really shrunk my jobs a lot. But I mean, because that means I can't do like electrician, mechanical, or anything like EOD or anything with like wires and stuff, which, you know, I actually didn't want to do any of that. And I can't do security force, so I didn't want to do that either. So, I mean, it's not that bad. And actually all the jobs that I really kind of wanted are still there. So it wasn't that bad. I just thought the test was kind of dumb. From there, I went and took a P-test, had my blood drawn, and then, you know, you do those weird, awkward, like duck walk movements and all that. And then, of course, you have the physical with the doctor. Like I said, I was the first group, or first set of people to start doing stuff. So we got there at 6 o'clock, and I was done with all my medical stuff by like 9:15. So it went by pretty fast. You are waiting a little bit here and there, but it's not bad. I thought of it as, when I'm waiting, I'm always waiting to do something. I was always waiting to do something. I was waiting to get my hearing, to get my vision, to get my blood drawn, and it goes by pretty quick. So, so after that, after I got my medical done about 9:15, they gave me my paperwork, and I went back to my liaison office, Air Force liaison, and I sat down with them. We talked about the jobs. You know, they gave me a list. I picked like 9 or 10 jobs. And then from there, I think I went and just ate. It was like 11:30, 12 o'clock, or whatnot. So I just ate there. And then I swore in at 1 o'clock, got my fingerprints, signed my contract and all that, like 1 o'clock. And then from there, basically, the most time I had to wait was after everything was done, actually, because I was waiting. I had to wait until like 4 o'clock for my bus to show up to bring me back home. So I was waiting from like 1 to 4 just for my bus. So that was actually the most time I had to wait the whole day. So, I mean, it's not that bad, guys. Tips is just do what they tell you. If you don't know what you're supposed to do, ask, because they'll help you. If you're lost, just go to the control center, or whatever they call it at your MEPS, and they'll point you in the right direction. Other than that, it's really not that big of a deal, guys. Like I said, don't stress out about it. Just follow their instructions. Don't lie about anything. I mean, yeah, that was, I mean, it's pretty simple. So, one thing though I was kind of surprised was there was actually a lot of Air Force people there. I thought there was going to be only a few people for the Air Force. I met like 8 or 9 people that were either going in then or trying to process like me for the Air Force. I only met like 3 or 4 Army, only a couple Navy, and like a couple National Guard. So, I mean, Air Force, there was a lot of people. So I was surprised about that. Yeah, other than that, you're going to meet some pretty cool people. I met some pretty cool people. And like I said, just don't freak out about it. Just go with the flow. It's not that bad. And other than that, if you guys have any like questions or comments, just leave them below. And I will try to make another video sometime soon. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys.